IPs and sequels. That is the thing that people want.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things we want to see in Free Guy 2.
Hey, bud, you ever think that there's gotta be more?
Oh, he's named Guy, like the movie's title.
That's pretty clever. Is it?
You mean to tell me that nobody snapped up those bad boys? Today's the day.
Like every other day.
I'll be back for those.
For this list, we're looking at ideas and plot lines we'd like to see explored in a Free Guy sequel, which Disney is reportedly interested in. We will be going into a few spoilers, so hopefully you've seen the film. What do you want to see in Free Guy 2? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, a hard R rating, or at least a harder PG-13 rating. The foul-mouthed Wade Wilson may be his best role, but Ryan Reynolds has proven that he doesn't need to swear a mile a minute to get a laugh.
I'd rather be anywhere than here. I'm all about long, sullen silences, followed by mean comments, followed by more silences. So what's it gonna be, huh?
Free Guy found a comfortable middle ground between the R-rated Deadpool and the PG-rated Detective Pikachu, mixing humor for all ages with jokes for the older crowd.
Please stop my...
Still, there are times when the PG-13 rating holds the film back from getting an even bigger laugh. Being a Disney property that's performed well with youngsters, we doubt Free Guy 2 will take the Suicide Squad route.
What kind of dog do you think it is, mate?
I don't know, I'm not familiar with all the breeds. I'm gonna go with Afghan Hound.
Since when does an Afghan Hound have bloody thumbs?
If an R rating isn't in the realm of possibility, we hope the sequel pushes PG-13 to its limits. Maybe even something along the lines of an 80s PG before everything was safer. Number 9, a larger role for Buddy. Between Space Jam: A New Legacy and Free Guy, Lil Ray Howery appeared in 2 video game-related movies within the same summer.
And at this point, anything's possible!
Even when given a supporting role, Howery never fails to steal the show. Buddy is another character who took us by surprise. In what could have been a throwaway best friend role, Howery not only brings the laughs, but also gives the character a heart.
I am sitting here with my best friend trying to help him get through a tough time. Now, if that's not real, I don't know what is.
We'd love to see Buddy's part expanded upon in the sequel. For our money, Mario is always better with Luigi. And the same goes for Guy and Buddy. Outside of their bromance, the sequel can give Buddy his own arc. Maybe the security guard could become a TSA officer who sucks up ghosts in a haunted airport.
How can I help you? Rod Williams from the TSA.
Number 8, virtual reality. With one being an NPC and the other being a human gamer, Guy and Millie could only get so close in the first movie.
You're not real.
Wait, you let who kiss you?
Guy.
There's not a button for that.
Oh, he found the button.
With the advancements in virtual reality, Millie, Keys, and other characters can get into the game like never before. What if Free Life received a VR experience that's so immersive that players never want to leave?
Love that song.
That's a new one.
This would build upon the first film's themes of artificial intelligence and human intelligence, which are becoming more interchangeable with every technological advancement. Like Ready Player One, it could also provide commentary on escapism versus reality.
This is the Oasis. It's a place where the limits of reality are your own imagination.
Is it better to lose yourself in a simulated world designed to your liking or adapt to the hardships of real life? We want to see Free Guy's take. Number 7, Guy in the real world. While it would be fun to see more of Millie in the gaming universe, imagine Guy and his fellow NPCs in our world. Although Free City resembles real life in some respects, there are many differences. Namely, people aren't so nonchalant during a bank robbery, and if you die, you don't wake up in your bed the next day.
God, this isn't you! You don't do this, man! Maybe I do. Phew, this is scary!
What if Guy confronted an actual criminal or entered a life-threatening situation in a world with permanent consequences? It would also further blur the line between artificial life and natural life.
We love you, Booster Guy!
Thank you! Watch out for the...
They seem nice.
We're not sure how Guy would get an organic body, but we're willing to accept some creative liberties in a franchise like this. It could be like that movie Transcendence, except not boring and forgettable.
I know. You need to leave. No.
Number 6, an in-game villain. Taika Waititi gave 150% as the villainous Antoine, and his return in the sequel certainly would not be unwelcomed.
Here's the thing, when I said that, I was lying.
However, having Antoine as the big bad yet again would probably get repetitive. Since the antagonist in the first movie was a corrupt developer who sought to destroy Free City, the sequel could turn the tables. Maybe an NPC takes an evil turn and seeks to destroy the real world. Mix Dude's brute strength with Antoine's diabolical nature, resulting in a character who controls the digital and physical realms.
Drop in, dude, now!
Dares to be original. Catchphrase.
As for who should play the villain, Dwayne Johnson already voiced a bank robber. The sequel can give Johnson a larger role, and a BFG. Or maybe Chris Evans will hunt Guy down to get his shield back.
Get this man a shield.
Number 5. True love for Guy. Like Theodore and Samantha in Her, we love Guy and Millie together, but it's clear from the get-go that this romance cannot realistically work.
That doesn't make any sense. You're mine or you're not mine.
No, Theodore. I'm yours and I'm not yours.
At least Millie gets keys and Guy has friendship. Nevertheless, Guy deserves to find a significant other to eat bubblegum ice cream and drink coffee with.
Who put a flavor grenade in my mouth? Pull the pin. Thank you for making this with such love.
You're welcome.
If Guy romanced another NPC in the sequel, it would pave the way for a lot of interesting questions. What if two AIs fell in love without being programmed to do so? What if their romance resulted in the conception of a child? Would that child also be an AI, or would they be something entirely different? Any number of stars can play Guy's love interest. Although we've heard Reynolds has great chemistry with Blake Lively.
That's her.
Her who?
That's the dream girl, buddy.
Number 4. Tron. Several Disney properties popped up in Free Guy, including Frozen, Star Wars, and Marvel. So where were video game-centric Disney IPs like Wreck-It Ralph, Kingdom Hearts, and especially Tron? We guess the filmmakers didn't want to invite too many comparisons. After all, both movies center on programmers who go into a video game to prove that their work was plagiarized by somebody, developing close bonds with virtual characters along the way.
Dillinger presents Encom with 5 video games that he's invented. The slime didn't even change the names, man. He gets a big fat promotion.
Since Reynolds' brand of comedy is so self-referential, though, it makes sense to at least acknowledge Tron in the sequel. Also, Reynolds and Jeff Bridges are not the reasons why R.I.P.D. failed. The two deserve another shot at a buddy comedy. Plus, then you could have Dude meet the Dude.
I'm the dude, so that's what you call me, you know?
Number 3. Video game cameos and Easter eggs. The two games that Free Guy draws the most inspiration from are Fortnite and Grand Theft Auto. Portal, Mega Man, and Half-Life 2 are just some of the other games that are alluded to as well.
What is that? Should I come with you?
With the first film opening above expectations, we hope Disney coughs up the extra bucks to get some big-name video game cameos in the sequel. If Wreck-It Ralph got to hang out with Sonic, Bowser, and Q*bert, so should Guy.
Here you go, buddy. It's fresh. Straight from Pac-Man's.
Since Reynolds is reportedly in talks for Netflix's Dragon's Lair movie, maybe he could find a way to get Dirk the Daring in there. Or if Disney wants to avoid copyrighted characters, Guy could always face off against Shaquille O'Neal in a game of Shaq Fu. Number 2. More video game worlds. The first movie primarily satirized open-world and battle royale games. While the sequel could delve deeper into those genres, we'd rather see Guy and the filmmakers step out of their comfort zone.
Nope.
Instead of Free Life or Free City, the sequel could follow Guy through a variety of video game worlds. Guy can put his high jump to the test in a platformer, try to survive a first-person shooter without picking up a gun, and race across a chaotic track littered with banana peels.
First time I've ever driven a car before.
I really wish you'd mention that.
Yeah.
Speaking of racing games, let's just hope the Guy doesn't go turbo. No, not that turbo. We meant, forget it.
Never thought he'd go turbo.
Go turbo? This joke is confused. The point is, the possibilities for more video game worlds know no end. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Hugh Jackman. Like Dwayne Johnson, Hugh Jackman was technically in Free Guy. Although we doubt anybody recognized his voice as the masked avatar who gives Molotov girls secret information. When we saw Dude's massive abs, we thought it might be Jackman, but instead we got double the Reynolds.
He's just like you, but way better.
Not that we're complaining. Still, it's becoming increasingly unlikely that Jackman's Wolverine and Reynolds' Deadpool are gonna make a buddy picture.
And this one. In case the other fell off.
Giving Jackman a role in Free Guy 2 would be the next best thing. We can easily picture Jackman as either the villain that Guy goes up against, or an ally that he befriends. Guy and Jackman could even go into an X-Men beat-em-up, giving us the crossover we've always wanted.
And when he does, say yes.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.